Robert, and you're watching Backyard Bodyworks. I'm Robert, you're watching Backyard Bodyworks, and this is Monday. We are getting into the next series, which will be to work on the interior of the car, specifically placing the sills, the strengthener pieces, the A post, and possibly getting into the B post, as well as the floors on both sides. These cross members are going to have to be replaced. It's just a matter of getting all the pieces together that we need and getting them in place. That being said, we're going to do an assessment to start off with to see what exactly needs to be replaced and how to go about doing it. Thanks for stopping by the shop. Sit back and enjoy, get you a beverage out of the virtual fridge and enjoy. In several videos ago, we cleaned out the interior and removed all the wiring and removed all the sound deadening material. I had previously cut out this portion of the floor before I really had a plan, and I really shouldn't have done that. I am going to order the floor pans, the sill, outer sill, and the inner sill for both sides, as well as the A post over there. I haven't gotten into the B post here, but I can see, if I look at a certain angle, I can see down to the ground. So that means getting this outer piece here. This is going to be very extensive and expensive repair. It might take me a couple of weeks to save the money for the entire project. It looks like, from what I can tell from getting underneath the car, all this underneath here is in good shape. The only problem, of course, is the fact that it's painted not only with the trunk paint, but that mobile home roof sealer, because that's what it looks like. That's going to have to be removed. The compressor parts will be here today. The reason that I wanted a bigger compressor is so I can run my sandblaster. The dash, I'm pretty sure, will come out fairly easily. I'm planning on repairing the dash. I'm going to try and start cleaning this and basically just removing, I think all I'm going to do today is just remove the door and start inspecting, where things need to come out, seeing what needs to take place. So we will go from there. We'll go ahead and get to work as far as removing the door, getting some assessment done, some cleaning and whatnot done in here. So thanks for stopping by the shop, and sit back and enjoy, and we will get to it. Well, I am thinking that it's time to jack the car up and get the car off the ground so that I can get a better view of the underside. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just not having enough room to do what I need to do. I think that's what we're going to do. Just stopped for a second to talk to you about this car giving up secrets as we go through it. I'm learning more and more about the history of this car just from taking it apart, and I've had my suspicions that this car had been in a major accident, and I have now been confirmed that it has at some point on this passenger side, because we have severe frame damage here. This is caved in and it's split, and it's not from rust, because this is all dented up here, and welded in here, as well as the repairs that have been made here. So that means that outrigger is going to have to be replaced at some point. And I don't see any major damage to the undercarriage or the wishbones back here in the back, or the frame. I mean, that almost looks like a frame tear right there. But that's exactly what that is. That right there, if you can see that, that's a tear in the middle of the frame where this thing has been ripped up and torn from the bottom of the car. This whole outrigger area is going to have to be replaced or repaired. You know, it just confirms that this car's been in a major accident. I mean, to have the body replaced with a new body and damage like that, this car was definitely in a serious altercation with physics. I'm not worried about that at all. We will take these repairs as they come. I mean, it's just, this is part of the assessment process of getting into this part of the car and finding out there's going to be a lot of work. Of course, I realized that when I brought it over here. I was looking at it and going, gee, should I just buy another car and use this one as parts? I'm elbow deep into it now, so I might as well go ahead and continue on. I think that's going to close it up for today, because I've got to go to work tonight and I need to get some sleep, and it's already probably 1 o'clock. I can't see the clock from here. We did get the car, up off the ground so that I can, assess the bottom of it, and assess we did, and damage we found. Thanks for stopping by the shop. We will see you tomorrow when we work on the compressor, because the parts should be here today. And of course, we'll put that into the compressor video. Thanks a lot. Y'all have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hello, my beloved followers. Thank you for stopping by the shop. I'm Robert. You're watching Backyard Bodyworks. It is Friday, the day after 4th of July. Rebellion Day if you're in Britain. What we're working on right now is I am working on cutting this piece out right here, because I got a new one in there, and we're going to get it all, I want to get it fitted and screwed in, and then start looking at getting other pieces put in and screwed in, and then finding out what parts. I've pretty much found, made a parts list of all the parts that I need, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to split this this repair into half, and do the right side of the car first, and then the left side, and then move back. Start going. We're going to continue moving back through the car, but I think for the sake of my poor wallet and other things, I'm going to split the inside, the sills and the floors into two parts, so that it doesn't break the bank. Thanks for stopping by the shop, and we're going to go ahead and get to work and get this thing out of here and start fitting the new piece in. And I'm going to leave these pieces here and these pieces here to weld to later, because the flanges don't seem to be in that bad of a shape. But I am going to cut this piece out along this line here, and I think I'm going to get rid of this. And this piece here is welded right through here, and we'll cut that out, and we'll try and leave as much metal as I dare, simply because it's a little rusty. If it is rusty, we'll clean it up as best as possible, and then prime it, and then we'll weld all that stuff together, and that will be that piece finished. Lord knows there's a lot of other stuff that I need to remove, so I need to get that outer sill that goes, that back wheel arch. and that inner piece in the back. And that should make this a complete repair. Just wanted to bring you in on my thoughts. And so once I get this piece out, I'll look at it again before moving on to the next piece, and we'll see what needs to be done there. Everybody, we've got the lower A post out. I've got the new lower A post here. Now I'm looking here, and this is the original. It's either the original floor pan or somebody has replaced this floor pan once already. It looks to me like it's probably original because it's got the lip that comes around here, and you can see it just keeps going down this way. So I'm thinking it's possibly the original floor pan. So I've got it the facing down to that. I've got to grind this edge down here so that it's flush, and I've got to grind this out right here to make sure that's all flush and make sure this is all flush, and then this piece should fit. You know, I've got to put the floor pan in because the floor pan flanges are sandwiched between the lower A post and the outer sill, and then you've got the inner strengthener here, which I got over there. That is connected to this, which this is the inner sill, which is also connected to the floorboard where there's the flange there. So I think that's what we're going to. I think that's the course of action that we're going to take to get this repair. You know, the floors repaired and the A and B post repaired, and I mean, this is extensive, folks. I'm just like looking at it, going, wow. If it comes out like the bonnet came out, I will be very pleased. Anywho, that's where we're going to leave off today. Compressor's been running fine. I am really pleased with the way it works, and it keeps up with me. It doesn't sound like it's working all that hard to keep up with me. As far as, you know, keeping me in air. So I am pleased with that. Thanks for stopping by the shop. Today being Friday, we'll continue with this. Cleaning all this up tomorrow, and I'll probably go ahead and order the parts either tonight or tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, folks, followers, lend me your ears. Today we are going to be working on the lower A post and trying to get, what we're going to do is we're going to grind this stuff out and try and get the new lower A fitted, so that I don't necessarily want to weld it in the car right now because I don't have all the parts. So I want to make sure that it fits, possibly, you know, just get it bolted or screwed in so that it's out of the way. Thanks for coming by the shop. We're going to go ahead and get started with our work, and you guys enjoy the ride. lower A post fitted, and I've got a pretty good fit along this edge, and back here. I'm happy with that. I was watching one of my viewers' videos, because he's building a GT6 also, and he's at this stage now. In fact, he's almost done with it. And I went back and looked at some of his videos on this repair, and I am noticing that right here, I've got the same problem that he has, where my replacement piece sticks out just a little bit in front of the bulkhead. I don't think that it's damaged, because I've got a pretty good edge along here as it comes up around here. I think it was just a pressing, it's just a pressing issue. And I noticed that when I was taking the old piece off, that along this edge is actually bent down so that I'm not going to use that, so that the outside sill has something to weld to on this edge, and this edge is curled around and bent down. And this piece right here is actually covered like this by this piece here, like that, and then it's just welded around. There were no spot welds along this edge here, but it was welded along this edge. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm probably going to end up reforming. Look at this. I mean, this piece right here is a lot more rounded than this piece here, which this is more of a, it's got more of a 90 degree, whereas you can see where I've cut it out, it's got more of a curve to it, like right in here, than that does. So it's just going to be a matter of just reforming this edge so that it fits into here, and that's going to require putting on the, I don't know, do I need to put it on the stretcher or the shrinker? I can't remember. I'll have to look, and I'll just have to try it out and see. But I think we got a pretty good fit along through here. I mean, I'm pretty flush here, and I'm pretty flush here. I just need to bend this corner down like it was on this piece here. I think this repair is going to be fine. It's just going to require a little metal work and a lot of patience. And David, thanks so much for your videos, because I learned a lot about the problems that you were having that helped me so much with this. I mean, it was like play by play, the same thing that I'm having here, and I figured out how to fix it because of you, man. Awesome, thank you so much. So I'm going to order parts probably tonight. I've already got this piece here, the strengthener. I do not have the inner sill or the outer sill or the inner B post or the lower wing, rear wing, and I need that stuff in order to do this repair completely, which I also am going to do the floor pans, because the floor pans, it all meets on this lip right here, and then this is a piece that is welded to the body. I don't know if this comes on the floor or not. I won't know until I get it. So I'm not going to do any more cutting on anything until I get all the pieces that I need. And it looks like the floor all meets right here on this lip, so I'm going to have to separate the metal here to get the floor in. Okay, I've removed the lower A post, because the floor, it is right up in here. Here's the lower lip. Here's this is just like a little L flange that was welded in place, and this is actually the floor. And there's this piece, which I'm assuming comes on the finished floor, and I'll just be able to, you know, remove that piece and put the floor in and attach it to the bulkhead, and hopefully I won't have to cut the floor. The only place that I'll have to weld will be along the tunnel and along the back, and of course down here along the sides. Anyway, that's the plan. Until I get the parts in, that's the plan. The plan is subject to change at all times and is never really fully known. I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. I will see you guys on Monday, and we will try and get this further along, or at least until the part. We might not get together until the parts get here later on in the week. So take care till then. Bye. All right, guys, that's going to conclude the video this week. We got a lot done on the A-post, getting it removed. I was very pleased with that process. I'm very pleased with the condition of the metal. It's not as bad as in some places as I thought it was going to be, probably because of that the mobile home roof sealer that whoever put it on put that stuff on the bulkhead, because it's obviously been very well protected. The main damage is, of course, along the bottom of the sill and the bottom of the rocker, and it's just totally eating up the cancer. So the process from here is to order the parts, because I need the outer sill, I need the inner sill, I need the B-pillar inner strengthener, and I need the lower rear wing, and of course the floor pans for the passenger side, and that will complete that repair. So I'm going to go ahead and order those parts. I've split it up into two segments. We're going to do the passenger side, and then we're going to do the driver's side. And of course, each is going to come with their own issues, I'm sure. Thanks for stopping by the shop. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. If you like today's content, or any of the content from any of the other videos, be sure to give us a thumbs up and help us out there. If you want to get notified every time we upload a video, either the project, the GT6 project, or any of the other projects that we do around here, be sure to hit the notification bell, and that will alert you every time that we upload a video. Thanks for your support. For this week's video was pretty productive. I'm pleased with what we're doing so far. Have a blessed day, and we will see you guys next video. Bye.